Ah, yes, back to laptop ads. Oh well. Welcome back to our SEGA Saturn stuff. That's swell and spiffy and
That's a
sublime.
lot less dramatic than it was the previous few times you've done that.
Well, okay, fine. Let's try that again. Salutations, suckers. So, sit down.
You've already
Sub-
lost. You called them suckers. You can't dramatically use the word suckers.
oh, I don't know about that. I guess I was mistaking alliterative for dramatic, but
I'm going to really dig deep into their character and call them a sucker.
I don't know. Maybe if it's like a guy is like always calling someone a sucker, and then there's a twist reveal that it's him, and the tell is that welcome back, suckers.
Dun dun dun.
I'm just saying.
Well, okay, I guess you can say it's almost like you have to it has to be one specific reveal, or do you have to be like saying it to yourself dramatically and evilly, like like welcome to the mansion. Suckers.
There you go. All right, little warm up question for you, Gooms. Uh, have you or anyone you know ever gotten into NASCAR?
No.
Thus concludes our warm up question. No, that's fair. That's fair. I know it's very much a you get people for whom it's like their entire identity, and then you get people for whom it's you're just driving in a circle. Um,
um there's I know of people that were into it, I think, but like not anyone I really directly knew about. I it was most people I interacted with weren't into sports in general, really, and like they would watch the Super Bowl with friends, but
oh sure.
other than that, other than that, not a lot of um, sports interest, and that would include NASCAR.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Um, my pops was briefly into NASCAR for like a couple years. I think 2002, 2003, 2004. Um, Nextel Cup era for people who are way more familiar with NASCAR than I am. I mostly remember sitting and watching with him. Admittedly, it like I've watched a lot of sports stuff with my pops over the years. Some stuff I've been able to get into like football. I'll watch Packer game, but with NASCAR, admittedly, it was very much I kind of struggled to get the appeal as a kid. Um,
The
I
closest I've ever been to that whole world, I think, is like watching Grand Pooh Bear because he spent like $20,000 on a realistic racing sim, and
oh yeah.
um he does like these 8-hour races that are realistic to like um the actual like long term um uh gauntlet sort of races uh that they do. They're endurance races, I guess.
Sure.
But
That's iRacing, right?
yeah, iRacing. That one's like known for being like super
Mhm.
realistic, which um I personally wouldn't be able to tell all of the ways that it is much more realistic than what we'll be playing today. Other than maybe some obvious stuff like I'm sure there'll be a lot of flips and explosions in this one. But
that might be giving it a little too much credit, but we'll come to that in a sec. But uh
but uh, it's I appreciate any game that is able to know so clearly what it wants to be. So that gave me a passing interest in like learning about what iRacing is, just because um, it so strongly wants to be the world's most realistic racing simulator.
mhm.
But I have to admit that most of it flew over my head.
No, that's fair. I actually do have a little bit of a connection indirectly with iRacing. I've never played it myself, but iRacing is developed, I believe, by a studio called Papyrus, like Papyrus Focus Group or something like that. Uh, or I forget if it was Papyrus, but it's built using the source code of a game developed by Papyrus called NASCAR Racing 2004 season. Very kludgy name, but I know that because my pops, when he was into NASCAR, he played that. He had a little local league that he played it with once a week, Sunday nights. Kind of the predecessor to the Sunday night games that I play with him these days. Um, where it is just for its era, it was an extremely accurate racing simulator. And it is indeed you're just doing the different tracks and stuff, and you are doing full 200 lap tracks with the endurance stuff and pit stops and all of that. Um, but I played a little bit of it, and because it was 2004, I wasn't very good at it. My dad actually had the full steering wheel controller, and I tried it once, and it it's accurate to driving, which means that you go over like gravel and stuff and the steering wheel starts to get away from you. And when you're like 11, you don't quite have the muscle control yet or the coordination of actually driving a car. So um, I couldn't get anywhere, but I remember that my dad absolutely loved that game, again, for its realism. Then I believe Electronic Arts bought the license for to do NASCAR games. They kind of kicked Papyrus out of the way, made their own, and it's just another Need for Speed. Like Need for Speed is fine, but it's not that level of realism. Uh, More of an arcadey experience, and for someone who was really into that degree of realism, it was a bit crushing for my pops to see uh, his beloved NASCAR simulator go that direction.
Mhm.
So, so I guess what I'm saying is, whereas I've never really gotten into it again, except for knowing people who are into it, or like um, one of the big racers in 2003, Matt Kenseth, was from generally where I lived, or not my town, but around my area. Uh, he was from my state, so a little home field rooting for him and stuff. But I at least respect NASCAR, but I've admittedly never super gotten into it myself.
Mhm.
But the reason I bring it up is because uh, of the subject of today's stream, Daytona USA, is in fact a licensed game based on the Daytona 500 race, the opener for the annual opener for NASCAR season.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, I think I've heard of that.
it's I really wish I'd written down like the names of the directors and such, but NASCAR was specifically chosen because it by the director as an inspiration for this arcade game that he wanted to work on, because it represented racing in a fairly small and controlled environment, but was still quite had potential for a lot of excitement. Um, and allowed him to work within a 3D environment. This wasn't Sega's first racing game, or nor not by any long shot, nor its first 3D racing game. Um,
I
Virtua
was gonna
Racing, a year earlier, I believe, was the first.
I was gonna say, like, that's a weird thing that um Daytona came out when Virtua Racing was still current and by the same company.
Um, there were a lot of evolutions within that type of experimentation of 3D space by Sega in this era. Um, I believe in across 3 years, you had four racing titles that were all very significant evolutions of the formula. Um, Daytona USA was, I believe, the second step in that chain, but uh, you
Seems
can.
like Daytona was 2 years after.
Oh, okay,
Virtua Racing was 92 and it was 94.
gotcha. Okay, my research was into Daytona, not virtual racing, so whoops, my bad. But indeed, in that era, you got a lot of that's still fairly quick turnaround, especially for that era of experimenting with these arcade boards and turning around more complicated or more sophisticated stuff. In point of fact, I think a couple of years later, I forget what the game was, but um, another racing game, Sega put out another racing game that used the same Model 2 board, the board that would power Virtua Fighter 2. Um, Daytona USA uses the Model 2. This other racing game, a couple years later, also used the Model 2. But because the developers at Sega had a much more sophisticated understanding of how to work with that, completely blew Daytona USA out of the water from a technical perspective. And outside of specifically racing games, remember this was also the era where you had Virtua Fighter 2 come out a year after Virtua Fighter 1, and the night and day visual difference between the two. And then
Yeah.
Virtua Fighter 3 a year after that, and again, completely different league. Um, One thing that I'm hastily doing right now, I usually send you the manual for these games ahead of time. Totally forgot to do so, so I have just sent that to you now. Uh, let's see. There is a little bit of a story to this one. I'm trying to decide if I want you to read that now or we should get into the game first.
Um, get into the game and have it running in the background while I read it.
Okay, all right. Let me go ahead and switch us over to the game then. Let me just, I'm a little mixed up here. That. You can go away and da-da-da. Hatsa!
So I don't know if this is the title of this or just like a side um, due to a graphical thing, but along the side it says, "And you're underway," of the story. And then it says, in the story itself, you rank 28th in a pack of 40 surging, screaming machines, all vying for the lead position. Just ahead and to your left, car 16 takes a glancing hit from behind and spins wildly. You dodge just in time to avoid a pileup, but two other drivers aren't so lucky. With 7 laps to go, you downshift just before the entrance to the hairpin before the start-finish line, but you've come in too fast. Tires scream as the G-forces pull your car to the right, and the wall looms close. All you can do is hang on and pray that you squeeze by at 200 miles an hour. Kissing the wall is not something you want to do. Daytona USA brings the excitement of stock car racing action from the arcade to the armchair. play the arcade version of the game or check out the extra options in SEGA Sports Special Saturn mode. Cute. SEGA Sports Special Saturn mode.
Oh, hey, that was a bit more
Uh,
dramatic than my opening.
strap yourself in behind the controls and get ready to race. Um, what this most reminds me of is reading manuals to understand how the hell to play Atari 2600 games.
Oh
A
yeah,
lot of
huh?
times they would, a lot of times they would start with this kind of like dramatic uh, description of what you're doing to not only um, create context for what you're doing, but also to like uh, to get you in the mood for understanding what the game is going for. Like it was necessary back then, not just as flavor, but to actually understand the game at all. Because as anyone that has played a Atari 26 game without context would know, they are very inscrutable without outside information. Um, so this kind of selling of the actual action of playing the game and like putting you into this immersive position of doing it by describing it. That's what it mostly reminds me of.
I can feel that. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm kind of poking around the different options here. They've actually got quite a bit of futzing you can do with this. Um, we'll have to experiment with some of these. We'll stick with normal to start, but
Wait,
it.
so it says difficulty and enemy level. So, um,
I would guess. Well, actually, you're the one
what
with the
does
manual right
difficulty
there.
change? Yeah,
Uh,
let's see what difficulty actually changes.
I would assume that difficulty is how much time you have to place.
The harder the game, the fewer seconds you get to complete a race in arcade mode. So there you go.
Okay. And that's specifically in arcade mode because Saturn mode, I believe, does away with the time limits and stuff, and you're just able to race the full track or drive the full track. I know it's quite a bit different, but
Is it like
oh,
is it like Mario Kart where you have to get first, or is it just like a time trial?
I um well, let's see for ourselves. But let's go ahead and start with arcade mode first, just to get the feel for it.
All
Um,
right.
Please select a race course.
we'll keep it nice and simple. We'll start on beginner. Short, 8 laps.
Beginner. Please choose manual or automatic transmission.
We'll stick with automatic. And yeah, it doesn't matter what you do. You're driving as the Hornet.
Automatic.
Automatic.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
Oh, thank you for that.
Uh, good, tasteful use of stock image there.
Mhm.
3, 2, 1, go! And they're underway.
Kind of
Right
cool
into
that you it doesn't start from a standstill. It starts when you're already moving.
Mhm. Oh, nice. Am I? Oh dear. Well, this is what comes from
You
not
have to
reading the
hold.
manual. I am holding.
Press forward. Let me
Oh
see.
no, C is accelerate. Okay. Well, that's on me.
Yes.
If you say so, man.
You can adjust the camera with B and Y.
Oh,
You
there we go.
can-
Hello. Hey, Sonic.
And Z are your brakes.
There we go. Hey, not last.
Somehow.
Oh, hello.
You place
Oh,
38.
What is this song?
it's the game over theme.
List your name with the other champion.
Yeah, 38th. Aren't you proud?
Des. Yeah, okay.
DES.
Let's
Not often that they announce your
Select a race course.
your initials.
let's try that again.
Please choose manual or automatic transmission. Gentlemen, start your engine.
So I am given to understand that this is sort of an unpopular port. Mostly for the big. Ow. Wow. Okay. We're getting there.
Are you all right?
That's very polite of them to ask. I have to catch up with the pace car. Big two issues are one, the pop-in that you're seeing here. That isn't a thing on arcade. Obviously, early Saturn, they're a bit limited with how they can represent or render the world. And frame rate is lower than the arcade version. I believe on console it's locked at 20 frames a second. Now there were subsequent ports of it, like Championship Circuit Edition, I think, that fixes some of these issues. Ow.
Are you all right?
The Hornet's looking a little wonky. Oh, hello.
Is there car damage in this game?
Yes, there is.
Oh, okay. Does it actually affect anything, or is it just visual?
That I don't know. Well, hello.
You place
Boy, that keeps throwing me. It just stopping like that.
Yeah, it looks like it froze or something.
That's what I keep thinking too. Oh,
Well,
better.
when you actually played the video game, you got three places higher.
It's not nothing.
please select a race course.
Should I try another track? Should I try a manual transmission?
No, you gotta get better at beginner somehow.
All right,
Please choose manual or automatic transmission.
we'll stick at automatic for now while I'm figuring it out.
Start your engine.
I'm think an issue definitely is I'm taking those turns way too quickly. I need to be slowing down a bit going into them.
And you also have to not crash.
Well, yes. Hello. Come on. Okay.
You can't oversteer also.
Hard to manage that when you just have a D-pad.
Yeah. I'm sure the original had a steering wheel, so maybe the game is more balanced towards the kind of oversteering that you have to do with a wheel,
Wouldn't surprise me.
which would make it really squirrely with a D-pad.
Yeah. Lack 2, understandably, completely pulls out for a crash.
The voiceover feels familiar somehow. Maybe we had a Saturn when I was in daycare.
Hey, Boom Gardner.
This was one of the best-selling arcade games of all time, so maybe you heard it from one of those.
Great, your time has been extended. Oh, okay.
You placed 35th.
They're not saying V, they're saying...
Gameover. Gameover. I gotta love it.
Are they actually saying V? It almost sounds like ooh. But that doesn't make any
They're
sense.
trying to say V, I think.
Let's see. Nah. We'll stick with that.
Please select a race course.
You're going full Colonel Mustard with this one, as in Southern Drawl.
Please choose manual or
Let's-
automatic transmission.
Let's see what manual is. Yeah, I don't even know that Colonel Mustard is an American colonel.
He is, actually, yeah.
Isn't it a British game though?
Oh, you know, I was thinking Colonel Sanders because Boom Gardner corrected herself. I don't know about Colonel Mustard.
Wait, I'm downshifting. I don't want to downshift.
And in fairness, they do serve mustard at KFC, so.
Oh, okay. Understandable. Ah. Oh, crap. Yep. Hello. You can take it. Nope, that's downshift. Yep. Aw, he doesn't want to know if I'm okay.
That's a good thing. It means you're succeeding at the video game more.
But I just want to know that people care about me.
Are you okay?
You can take it.
You placed 38.
Wow.
So now that's with me doing manual transmission. I do know how
Yeah,
to drive
wow.
stick shift, but so what's going on there
Well,
is
this isn't really driving stick shift. This is playing pole position. But
well, yes. But like so what we're running into there with it ending abruptly, that's because the timer is running out. That is specific to
Right.
arcade mode. So let's try Saturn mode now on that same course.
okay.
Please choose manual or automatic transmission.
We also have more
Oh, huh.
car options, although they are all the Hornet. Yow! Here, we'll do good at everything, except lowest top speed.
Start your engine.
Yeah, in this mode, there is no timer, so I just get to kick ass. Love God don't... Aw, damn it.
Is there... Well, there is a limited number of laps, so
Correct.
I guess you still are limited by time in a sense. You're just not limited by checkpoints.
I guess if that's the word for it. But yeah, I guess it's pole position versus Mario Kart time trial.
Well, it's not even time trial because it's you have a position right now. You're trying to get first, but you have a lot more time in order to get it because you're not continually being marked on the checkpoints. Though we'll see if like the checkpoints are there to show if you have a realistic chance of getting first place. You have to reach this checkpoint in this certain amount of time if you want to expect to get first.
That's probably part of the intention of it, yeah. I'm gonna be in the car.
So much of it is just like, well, you didn't make the checkpoint, put in another quarter, loser.
Well, yeah. Maybe I should be taking that pro road. Oh, hi, Edwina. You can take it. I'm going this way. Screw you guys.
Oh yeah, that actually is quite a bit faster, I think. You're looking good, 29th out of 40.
I mean, all things considered, that is the best I've done.
Kind of. I guess.
You placed 28.
They had way too much fun animating those letters.
The other champions.
Uh, no, not designing for. Oops. All right, so now part of it was that that vehicle had better controls, but will any of that skill transfer over here?
Gentlemen, start your engine. Three, two, one, go! And they're underway.
All right. Take the pro road. But, oh. It's a pit stop road. Thanks, guys.
Oh.
Which tracks?
Yeah. And I guess you probably do, not drive as quickly after you sustain damage, which is, I presume, what that's for.
Don't think I've got any. Yeah, it very clearly says pit road, not pro road. I'm the one of us two who's actually watched NASCAR. You'd think that I would retain that.
I guess that since you said this is a NASCAR game, makes sense that they're accurate, but I don't know how arcadey this wants to be.
Well, I made it to lap 6. That's a first. Yep. I don't think I'm going easy on the car.
It does show that, like, you can do badly and still
Rip.
make the checkpoints, though. So, kind of shows that the checkpoints don't have much purpose other than robbing you of your quarters, which I kind of always felt about these sorts of arcade racing games, to be honest. And I know this is one of the originators of that sort of style.
Admittedly, I haven't played too many of these, so I'm not super confident. I just want to see if I can get to the end of arcade, this on arcade. I thought he said, imagine a goldfish in the car. I mean, I like that.
And only 3
There we
courses,
go.
too, man.
Yep, hello. Okay.
Like, I know these have fancy polygonal graphics, but think of, like, the dozens of courses in F-Zero.
Bro. I guess mixed blessing there. Yeah, definitely sort of a quirk of that transition into 3D and stuff. Yep. There we go. More or less.
It's the kind of thing that doesn't matter at all for an arcade game, because most players of the arcade game aren't going to see all 3 courses anyway. But very much does matter for a home port of an arcade game.
Well, I mean, it sort of presents an interesting question, placing this next to Virtua Fighter. The Saturn exists as much to be a home platform for Daytona USA as much as it is a home platform for Virtua Fighter. Virtua Fighter just happened to be the game that came out first. They're both launch title. They were both launch titles in America, but in Japan. Wow, I am definitely doing something wrong there. 30th. In Japan, it launched with Virtua Fighter. Daytona USA came out some months afterwards.
Please select a race course. Beginner.
Kind of forgot the point I was reaching for here.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Sorry, I was imagining too many goldfish in the car.
3, 2.
Very fun soundtrack, I'll give it that.
Oh, absolutely. I do appreciate being able to go into first-person view here. I suspect that it actually handles a little better here. This would have been early enough in 3D spaces where you'd get a lot of
7 laps to go. Hang in there.
Wait a sec. Maybe I'm supposed to be taking pit stops to extend the clock. Because we're in first person, it's not rendering the Hornet, so that's legitimately probably impacting processing power.
It does seem like you're immediately doing much better like that.
You can take it. You can take it.
Okay, this dude needs to chill a little bit. Let's take a pit stop here.
Oh wow, you're already in 12th.
And
Jeez,
I whizzed
that's
it
what
away.
you had to do. Still though, that's the play. You could actually legitimately win like that.
Maybe I'll luck out and everyone else will decide to take a pit stop.
You're looking good.
I can't imagine you could do first person on the cabinet.
Not sure.
You can take it.
A pro.
Right driving.
I do think I've got a shot at actually finishing this, at least.
You're looking good.
Yeah, you should try this again without a pit stop and see if you can actually make it.
You can take it.
Because you were up at number 12 at one point.
Yeah, pleasant surprise there.
Okay, I wasn't imagining it. That was Sonic in the rock face. Yes, it is.
Oh, yes.
The Saturn was very shy about including Sonic, uh, with Sonic having his own game, but they tried their best to make up for that in a million cameos.
Well, he was going to have... I just didn't make it. Ah.
31st.
Well, we'll try that again. I mean, they were trying to give Sonic a proper title on Saturn. It just didn't work.
Yep.
Please select a race.
Beginners.
Please choose manual or automatic transmission. Gentlemen, start your
I think it's beginner apostrophe S.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you could see how I spelled it.
You mentally spelled it as a plural.
I did. Alright, slow here.
You can take
Excuse me. I'm gonna take it.
Hang in there. You can
Yep.
take
Yep. Hello.
bicycle seat on the car.
Whoa.
You're looking good. Bicycle seat on the car. Right. Your time has been extended.
I think all that wackiness back there might have cost you.
You can take it. Bicycle seat on the car.
Perhaps, but
5 laps to go.
yeah, it seems to be most important
Yeah,
to
I
be
don't
able
think this
to get out early on.
Right. Your time has been extended. You can take it.
Alright, back up to the pack. Come on. Okay.
Drive it. You can take it.
I'm glad you think so.
You can take it.
Alright.
Bicycle seat on the car. Right. Your time has been extended. You can
Bro.
take it.
Getting your draft behind you.
Attempt your position.
You can take it, I say in increasingly ridiculous accents while eating my girl dinner again.
I don't think I'm gonna make it, but I can at least take it. Come on, single digits.
You're looking good.
Ah, no.
You placed
Well,
12.
making progress
Not
though.
single digits, but your best by far. Yeah.
Next one might be the one.
Please select a race.
You basically have to do it perfect, I'm finding.
Choose manual or automatic transmission.
Wait, why? Why are we in a Spanish accent now? You cannot.
You cannot take it.
There you go. Mennonite. I have to think Mennonite.
3, 2, 1, go! And they're underway.
Bicycle seat on the car.
Yaibu Kaiban Naibot Taibake Ibit.
7 laps to go. Take it.
Wait, did he squeak? Did that man just squeak? think he's...
That was double Dutch, for the record.
Oh.
Try to go easy on the car. Right.
Yeah, he keeps squeaking. I don't know why.
You can take it. Try to go easy on
Ow. Whoa, hello.
You can take it.
Still part of the pack.
You can take it. You can take it.
Maybe he's saying you can break it.
You can make it?
Right. Your time has been extended.
You can
You
fake
can
it.
fake it. Like, is it cake? Anything can
Oh,
be cake.
there's the pack.
Whoa! You can break it, but the game suddenly turns into a lead cleanup simulator.
You can take it. You're looking good. Right. Your time.
I should have gone for the pit stop.
No, you shouldn't have.
Check your
This
position.
one's too short for a pit stop. It's bait.
You can take it.
You placed 25th.
You can bake it. You can shake it.
Please choose manual or automatic transmission.
You can stake it. Castlevania.
Excuse me. Pardon me. Cause I'm a butt sniffer. Needlessly
Well, fuck those
satisfying.
cones, I guess.
You're looking good.
There we go. Coast on through.
Right. Your time has been extended. You can take it. You can take it.
Yep. There we go. Hello. Hello. Banana.
5 laps to go. You can take it. You can take it. You can take it.
Good so far.
Right. Your time has been extended.
Maybe he's a little annoyed at me. Great, your time has been extended.
He's rooting for the other racers.
Dastard.
Great driving.
Great driving. My deeply, deeply, deeply sardonic pit crew.
You can take it. Right. Your time has been extended. You can take it.
Little dangerous. Eh, too dangerous.
Position.
Oh!
Damn it. Okay, it's okay, it's okay. Come on, come on, come on. I don't think I got this. Damn it.
No.
Check your position. Time to go east on the car.
If it makes you feel better, I don't think you were gonna make it anyway. But
Aw, man.
you probably would have been. You probably would have been able to finish at least if that didn't happen.
I did like the way he said it, though. You placed 11th.
Please select
He's thinking that this is going to be the least heard audio sample out of all of these. Gotta make it sound good if they happen to hear it.
Why 11th in particular? Statistics show
because if it's-
players get 12th and 10th more than 11th.
Well, it's because if it's like 26, you can use pre-existing sound bites from 20 and 6. But
Oh.
11 has to be a unique one.
Yeah, I guess. Yep.
Time to go east on the car. 7 laps to go. Hang in there. You're looking good.
Nice. Okay, alright. I just wish Grip would take over sooner.
You can take.
So you're saying you need to get a grip?
Kinda.
5 laps to go. You can take. You can take. You're looking good.
And I'm surprised this song doesn't really get as much play in discourse surrounding Daytona.
I wasn't expecting such a electronic vibe to this game, but I dig it.
Great driving.
Excuse me, Pinky.
Move over, Pink Grandma.
You're looking good.
Hey! That's rude.
That is a line from Chief Areno in the F-Zero episode.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay.
He thinks the fire stingray is a pink grandma.
Oop, damn it.
Check your position.
Yep, I am. Yep, hello. Yep, hello.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Ah. Alright, I might still be able to at least finish the race. Ah, I don't think so.
You
Crushing.
placed 15.
It is interesting, though. They have to make it a lot more concise being an arcade game, but you do still get a sense for that endurance run difficulty
Please select a race.
that you would in plain old NASCAR.
Please choose manual or automatic transmission. Automatic.
Yeah, it's like they truncate it right at the end of the race.
Three, two, one, go! And they're underway.
Excuse me. Pardon me.
Which I guess helps explain why you start at position 40 instead of something more fair.
7 laps to go.
Though I suppose that's true for regular NASCAR too. Always seemed like, to me who knows nothing about the race, the people that start early on would have a major advantage. But
Well, you do get... There is that phenomenon of driving within the pack.
yeah, the drafting.
Yes. Once you're in the pack, it's hard to leave the pack. The pack subsumes all. There is only pack.
And if you get consumed into it, you become a pack man.
Yep. I'm trying to go easy on the car. I would like to think I can take it. Again, that's biting sarcasm. Oh, great driving. Yep. Too much. Much too much, too much, too much. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for the boost.
Just a second.
Yes, okay. Screw it. Okay. That bears paying attention to.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
You played 28.
Oh,
Does it automatically drift into the other barrier when you hit one, or are you overcorrecting? That is almost certainly me overcorrecting.
Select a race.
I did just determine that they will not do a, you cannot do a pit stop on the final lap, which means that is a shortcut on the final lap. So.
oh, that's a good thing to know.
Mhm.
Ah,
3, 2, 1, go! And they're underway.
Screw that traffic cone in particular. Oh, they just keep sticking around. Nice. Excuse me, pardon me. I don't quite get how those other cars are juking to the side like that, but, like, whatever, I guess.
you also can't really crash into the other cars. You just kind of awkwardly bump into them, like you're waiting in a line.
Secretly, we've got pillows tied to the sides of the car so that they can't hurt each other.
Excuse me, pardon me. I'm just coming through.
Yep. Damn it.
Oversteer. It's all those bumpers cops put on their cars for pit maneuvers.
Ah, man. Bro. Bro! Out of my face.
Check your position. You can take it.
Okay.
Try to go easy on the
Ah, damn.
You placed 25th.
Never stops throwing me at just how abruptly that stops.
Please select a race winner.
Yeah, I'm good.
Please choose manual or automatic transmission. Gentlemen, start your engines. Three, two, one, go! And they're underway.
Nice.
7 laps to go. Hang in there.
Excuse me.
You're looking good. Try to go easy on the car.
That's okay. Much less of a hard stop.
Your time has been extended. You can take it. You can take it. Try to go easy on the car. 5 laps to go. You can take it.
Doing good.
Stay on target.
You're looking good. Try to go easy on the car.
Could be worse.
Right. Your time has been extended.
Nice and smooth.
Great driving.
Excuse me. Hard. No, damn it! Sod. Is what I drove over.
You're looking good.
Bro, what?
Right. Your time has been extended.
Don't worry about that guy who's just phasing between dimensions.
You can take it.
As one does. Nope. Alright, here we go.
Check your position.
White flag is out. This is the final lap.
Booyah, baby.
You're looking good.
Don't do this to me. Yeah!
7th.
Congratulations. You placed 7.
Still ends with the GAMEOVER.
But it ends it in a different way because we won. Well, won the right to finish the race, I guess.
It says we got first there, so that counts
Got
for something.
First in our hearts. Now, I think that's... Well, let's see. Oh,
Yeah, that's
time
the
trial. We
first
got... Or... Fastest.
yeah.
High score table.
Huh. So maybe the goal isn't to get first?
We haven't checked out those... No, all courses first.
Please select a race course.
Alright. Let's try advanced.
Please choose manual or automatic transmission. Gentlemen, start your engine.
Oh, Oh, it's a different track. So it's not Daytona anymore.
Got robbed.
3, 2, 1, go! And they're underway.
No, you're lying, song.
Actually, this does look more like Daytona Beach.
Oh. Okay, so you're actually telling the truth.
Although one, Daytona Beach is Florida, and two, it's not a road race. It's a. Oh, okay. Well. Oh, right. I forgot to be in the car.
It's in a stadium.
Yeah, it's in a stadium.
These are some pretty interesting turns, very curvy. Um, like, having them turn that much and also change elevation at the same time. You don't see real world roads built like that very often because it's dangerous, but I guess it works for a race course.
It is a good way to emphasize the new crazy reality of 3D.
Mm-hmm.
Although you're definitely, I think this is going to be one of the things that, one of the points of frustration that players experience with this port. There are definitely stretches where it would be nice to be able to see a bit further ahead.
Yeah. Sort of creates the Sonic 2 half-pipe problem of getting struck by something that you didn't see coming.
Yeah.
18.
Alright, let's play in Saturn mode to learn the course.
Okay.
Please select
Seems a little more conducive for that. Oh, excuse me, those were all the wrong buttons.
Please choose manual or automatic transmission. Automatic. Gentlemen, start your engine. 3, 2, 1, go!
I keep wanting to hit that between the 2 and 1, like I would in Mario Kart. Don't think that works in this game.
You start a lot closer to the first position, and there's only 20 people in this race. So, in a lot of ways, this actually seems easier.
It's a lot more dynamic of a course, though.
It is, but I think there's much more potential for error in it, too. Maybe it means, like, it's a harder course, but it's harder for the other racers as well.
A bit, probably. But then there's difficulty sliders for the other racers.
You're looking good.
I don't know.
Yeah, but it seems like the relative difficulty for the racers is lower here compared to the other one. Maybe.
Okay, that turn I want to That's not too bad of a turn. I just completely ease off.
Then again, you only get 4 laps on this one.
Oh, I keep forgetting to go into the car.
Yes.
Oh. You've seen me drive in real life, Boomgardner.
The tunnel is a pretty cool effect. I like the lighting in there.
Ah, come off.
You didn't have a lot of like simulated light effects for 3D this early. It's not actually a light effect, it's just a texture of the light shining onto the wall, but it accomplishes a similar idea.
Still a neat effect, yeah. It's light mapping, I believe. No, that's a slightly different effect. This is all going to be just texture work and such, but
Yeah.
light mapping, I believe, would be if you're able to have light sources. You do that, and then you recolor the texture to represent what those dynamic light sources would look like. Oh, there is a pit.
Well, you finished
You placed 13th.
in Saturn mode.
Oh, pish posh. You finished in dumb loser baby mode.
The other champions.
Hey, we are getting.
Get off
we did,
Saturn and come back down to Earth.
We did get a high score though for that. That's got to be worth something. Yeah, I'm cool. But let's try it again in arcade.
Select a race advanced. Please choose manual or automatic transmission. Gentlemen, start your engines. 3, 2, 1, go! And they're underway.
You can take it.
He was the one who bumped me, man.
Your time has been extended. Maybe Sega just thinks that's what all Americans sound like.
It's not Texan enough. Though it is kind of credit where it's due. It is kind of a Florida drawl, which is accurate. I should check out that pit stop sometime.
Pit stop's probably a fun place to visit.
You're looking good.
One thing about iRacing that's kind of interesting is that it has taking pit stops ends up being a really strategic decision you have to make because you can say what things you want your pit to work on, and different things affect your vehicle more than other things.
You placed
So that's kind of a interesting element I haven't seen in a lot of games like this.
Interesting. I suppose that is part of the realism simulator, but that's still neat that that
Yeah.
is a mechanic.
Hmm.
I was trying to hit the pit stop, but I ran out of time.
Please choose manual.
And you get more damage depending on how badly you you wreck your vehicle, and you get all sorts of penalties for driving infractions and whatnot.
Oh, okay. So it's the Bushido blade of racers.
Yeah, exactly.
You grind someone against the wall and the race stops immediately, chastising you.
Yes.
A driver who does not follow the Bushido code is already lost. Jeff Gordon, 20th, 2005.
Well, like they have very curated lists. Like you have to have a waiting list to get onto like the races that they have, and they happen at a specific time, and you have to sign up for it and everything.
Oh, huh.
So they take it pretty. So they take it pretty seriously, and if you just like decide to ram into someone and grind them against the wall, then they'll kick you out for sure.
Fair enough.
Which is kind of interesting that they treat it as seriously as like actual NASCAR, but it's totally simulated.
Well, I know, I believe actual stock car drivers do use it for,
They do, yeah.
yeah, for practice and such.
For practice, and because it's a lot more practical to do that than to use an actual car all the time.
Sure.
Check your position. Careful, you'll melt the tires.
Oh, that's a new one. Careful, you'll melt the tires.
You placed
15.
I was going to attribute that to the ghost of Dale Earnhardt. I don't think he would have discouraged people from being aggressive.
Please select a race course. Please choose manual or automatic transmission. Gentlemen, start your engine.
Nice flying, Icarus. Say this literally this time.
3, 2, 1.
Do 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 do.
Are you sarcastically doing the song?
Is it the singer doing it sarcastically? Do 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 do.
Maybe there's a bit of head swaggle to it too. Do.
You know what it sounds like?
What?
Do 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 do.
Honestly, haven't thought about that in ages.
You can take it.
Come on.
I just hear a guy singing "Any Molga."
Yep. Yep, hello. Daytona. I'm gonna go away to a pit stop.
Check your position.
See, technically, this has brought me further into the course, thus making me linger on that time extension a little bit more.
Another time extension.
Really makes you think.
And that pit is never going to be worth taking, though.
Position.
Well, no.
Makes you wonder why they even bother to make it a mechanic. To be honest,
Maybe on the expert course it makes sense.
maybe. Nope. I tried hearing Daytona, but I keep lapsing back to Emolga.
Emolga. Wordplay is failing me right now. Emolga.
Maybe
You place
maybe Emolga is in the mysterious and hitherto unseen first place, just running along the track.
Aw.
list your name.
You'll never catch.
It did get a new high lap speed.
Please select a race advanced. Please choose manual or automatic transmission. Gentlemen, start your engine.
Suggests the singer's a psychic Pokemon fan. Emolga?
3, 2, 1, go!
And they're underway.
I mean, the singer is psychic. Not a fan of psychic Pokemon. They're just psychic because they predicted black and white in '95.
Oh, okay. Strictly speaking, any Pokemon prediction at this point would be a psychic.
Yes.
Trying to tell what he's saying here. Well, that's Daytona, but the way he.
I don't get it either. Let me see if I have lyrics I can Google.
It's tricky because there are at least two songs that have the lyrics Daytona, Let's Go Away.
We're looking good.
It's way day e, way day e. That's all it is.
Okay. I'm glad we.
Check your position. Careful, you'll melt the tire.
It's way day e, way day e, way day e, way e.
Terrific. Another time extension.
Terrific. Another time extension. No! Oh, I didn't think I'd made it.
Way's gonna wait.
I'm gonna take the underpass.
You placed 16.
You should have tried to jump out the window and maybe a whale would rocket you into first place.
That's kind of what I was hoping for.
Ah!
You find the Yoshi copter out there.
Please select a race course. Advanced.
Now, strictly speaking, I could lower the difficulty and get some more time for this.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
You do at some point want to mess around with the options as well.
Yeah, I guess that's a choice to see if we can get first on something.
And they're underway.
You can take. You can take. Right. Your time has been extended.
Great. No, I got what it is. Hold on. Great fairy. The great fairy. Well, hey, great Daytona. I don't know.
You can take. You can take.
Wait and green, I like that. Wait and green. Well, hey, wait and green. Alright.
You're looking good.
Let it be known that the ambience in this game is fully derivative of Nintendo in different ways, except when it's Sonic.
No.
You placed 14.
Oh, well, thank you for being here with me, number 3 car. Yeah, let's be a little wimp. Only a little wimp, not a lot of wimp.
Looking at how many courses are in Hang On.
Please select a race course. Advanced.
Is it not just the one?
Please choose manual or
Emotional support
sure.
number 3 car.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
Alright, my guess is that we will get 20 seconds per checkpoint.
3, 2, 1.
There are 4 tracks in Super Hang On. Okay. What other things was Sega making? I want to know just how, if this was outdated or not.
Well, I know Monaco Grand Prix is just one.
You can take.
It's a butt sniffer. I am only getting 15 seconds. However, I started with way more time.
There's 5 tracks in Power Drift.
Is Outrun just the one?
Um, Um,
Ow.
no, it has multiple stages, Outrun does, and it has like a branching thing where it splits into like 5 different stages depending on which way you go in the first stage.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Check your position. Check your position. Check your position.
Alright, I don't got it, but I'm starting to better get it.
You placed 13.
Please select a race course.
Advanced.
Outrun in total has 15 stages.
Start your engine.
Huh.
So
That's
yeah,
just-
quite a bit behind that.
It's just all permutations of
3, 2,
which
you
routes
start
you're
in
going.
you start at Coconut Beach, and that splits into Gateway and Devil's Canyon, and that can split into the Desert, Alps, or Cloudy Mountain, and those can split into Wilderness, Old Capitol, Wheatfield, or Seaside Town, and that can split into Vineyard, Death Valley, Desolation Hill, the Audubon, or Lakeside. And you get a different ending depending on which of those last 5 ones you end on.
Huh. Different ending. Interesting. Well, I mean, that tracks, but I hear different ending, and I think the story changes depending on which route you go. Like, I guess by definition, but...
Well, Wikipedia says that each concludes with its own ending scene. Among them, the Ferrari breaking down or being presented a trophy.
Oh, huh.
So,
Well,
I guess it does affect the storyline a little bit.
there is a dark timeline to Outrun.
Basically, this is telling me I really need to play Outrun.
You're looking good.
Like, that's really impressive for 86. All that.
And hey, you're about to hit it in your little challenge that you're doing. You're about to hit 86.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah. I kind of with the crossover years, it makes it a little weird because it could technically be in the next one, but
Sure, but
Check your position.
it could also be in the one after that.
true.
Try to go easy on the car. Check your position.
I am checking my position.
Check your position. Try to go easy on the car.
No. Good climb.
Try to go easy on the
You placed 13.
Yeah, the latter I've been quite curious about. Since it doesn't really seem like it'll affect much of anything, let's go ahead and notch down enemy a level. We'll make them turbo
Yeah, okay.
wimps.
Please select a race course.
Advanced.
Please choose
Advanced.
manual or automatic transmission.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
They're playing the way I played Mickey Speedway USA. Oh no.
3, 2, 1, go!
Everyone
no such
proceeds
thing
to
as
immediately crash.
There's no shame in being bad at Mickey Speedway USA. That game is very bad.
Right, your time has been extended. Bicycle seat on the car.
Oh, hello, hello.
When you were 8, it was 2001. That sounds about right for me as well, something like that. It always stands out to me because it was the first game that I bought with my own money. Cost $60 at the time, and I picked it up, seeing the Rare logo, thinking it would be Diddy Kong Racing 2. It was not Diddy Kong Racing 2.
A sad lesson was learned that day.
Yeah.
Boom Gardner, since we have you in chat, you gotta tell the story of the Rose Garden in Mickey Speedway.
You're looking good.
I'm not seeing a whole lot of difference.
Bicycle seat on the car. Bicycle seat.
Yeah, actually, me neither. I've definitely bled too much time.
Check your position.
Check your position. You're gonna die.
So I was dicking around in the Rose Garden stage as a kid, which I can't remember the purpose of. Battle mode, learning how to use the janky controls, who knows. My mom came in and saw me driving around the White House Rose Garden, and she told me,
You placed 13.
George Bush is going to move out.
Please select a race course. Please
I mean, I'd probably move out too if every hour you heard, "Sorry about that, Minnie." I can still do better.
2, 1, go!
They're underway.
It does kind of sound milk toast. Mom.
Yes.
You can take
They really wanted to make it a more family-friendly alternative to Mario Kart, causing aggravation. Little did they know that the game would be 10 times more aggravating than Mario Kart could ever hope to be.
bicycle seat on the car.
It is kind of the, man, Man, I just keep bleeding time. Not to throw stereotypes around or nothing, but it is kind of the morally correct conservative Christian parents. No, son. Mario Kart promotes delinquency. Come home, child, and play the morally upright Mickey Speedway USA.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm sure that was at least a thought in the heads of the developers during development.
Get your position. Terrific. Another time extension. Check your position.
Ah, damn. Oh, okay. Well, we'll just do this. No. No, wait. These. Wait, what are the buttons? That? That? Oh, hello. Wow. Wish I knew about that before. Oh, well.
You can take it.
You kids with your fancy reset buttons. Back in my day in the arcade, we had to play out the quarter, and we liked it.
You can take it.
I mean,
Builds character. It makes you not have to give up so easily.
well, wait a second.
Sure, you wouldn't win, but you still had to fail repeatedly to succeed someday.
Now, wait a second. The implication of you had to play out your quarter is that you're friggin' strapped to the cabinet until the credit is consumed.
Well, it was either that or smoke some cigarettes. You had
Oh,
nothing
okay.
else to do that day.
Literally nothing else.
Yes.
The
Exactly. What, were you going to play kick the can?
I was thinking
Ch-
cup on a
chase-
stick.
Chase your wooden wheel around the town with a stick? What are those called?
Hoops.
Or are they just hoops?
Yeah, hoop and a stick.
Okay, fair enough.
I
does
appreciate
make
your
kind of-
marketing, though.
That does kind of make me appreciate just how much arcades would have served as a third place. Oh yeah, absolutely. They emerged out of bars actually, which is where they started out in. But then, come the 80s, they started building dedicated arcades for what was originally just another bar game like darts or pool or that sort of thing. And that's when kids started becoming associated with it and playing them.
I mean, so much of the evolution of video games ties to the yay, last lap. So much of the evolution of video games is tied to the heritage of, or the evolution from the bar scene with, like, Pong and stuff.
Famously, there was like Pong was used as a social lubricant, they called it, because it was like,
Congratulations.
it was a way to convince someone to pay attention to you because you needed someone to play against in Pong. And then say, "Hey, I'd like to play some Pong, but I need an opponent. You want to play me?" And that uh, got people talking to each other.
Ah, I don't think I knew that.
Uh, said less diplomatically, it was a way to pick up chicks.
Ah,
Please select a race
But
code.
yes.
Advanced.
hey baby, you and me, let's play some Pong together. Know what I mean?
Gentlemen, start your engine.
Basically, yes.
Three, two, one, go! And they're underway.
That is why Gotcha, that the
Oh.
first game to have the have a controversy associated with it. It had such heavy marketing about like men and women playing the game together. It was
Forgot about
it
that.
was one of Atari's earlier arcade games in like '74, and it was like number 4 or something.
What actually is that game? I mostly remember it being presented as dudes grabbing ladies.
Yeah, it's a cops and robbers type game
Okay.
in a maze. But you could argue that has unfortunate connotations of like normalizing rape culture, but
Yeah.
the the packaging did at least seem to suggest that it was consensual. It's like kind of a flirting, playing hard to get with each other sort of thing. Presumably, they were already in a relationship, but yeah.
It's weird. Here, I'm going out to smoke cigarettes.
And they're underway.
And they're on their way.
You can take. Right, your time has been extended. You can take.
Okay, now I'm definitely feeling the... Oh, hello. Well, until I was distracted by the dancing buttocks of that stock car.
You were feeling the lower difficulty.
Yes. Thank you. Got it in one.
You can take. Bicycle seat on the car.
What?
Okay, restart. Done.
Yeah.
Three, two, one, go!
You know what? I'm going to be far away this time.
They're underway.
That's not that far away. But for the sake of things.
You can take. Bicycle seat on the car. You can take. Right, your time has been extended.
Butt sniffing intensifies. It literally sounded like a sniffing dog. I'm cackling. I can't unhear it now.
So for some context, whenever I'm driving somewhere and there's a guy who's riding up in my grill, I find myself kind of singing to myself, "'Cause he's a butt sniffer." Usually quite cathartic, particularly when dealing with a very frustrating dude immediately behind me. There's been a bit of that going on here, too, is all I'm saying.
You're looking good.
Why, thank you. You're looking good, too.
Usually I make a quip about the other driver needing to take me to dinner if they want to get that close.
Oh, there are little sparks when you're rubbing up against something. That's neat. Alright, I think distant cameras, no bueno.
2, 1, go!
Lackic 2 can drive.
And they're underway.
I don't know if it's psychological or not, but it seems like your hitbox is smaller too.
Definitely feels like I'm better in control up close here. Yeah.
It's like you're not actually driving a car, you're just driving a floating driver's seat.
Kinda, yeah. Like I said, there probably is something to that, since it's rendering a different amount of content this way.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking good.
We slowed down a little too much, but... Oh, hello.
Oh!
It's this section that's given me the most trouble. Okay, well, maybe don't slow down that much.
You do have a little radar at the right too. I don't know if it'll be helpful, but let you know if cars are coming.
Usually not the cars that are giving me trouble, but... better than nothing.
Try to go easy on the car. Right. Your time has been extended. Try to go easy on the car. Try to go easy on the car. Try to go easy on the car.
Boy, the pace car is way the hell out front. Oh, wait. No, it's not. P is for player, not for pace car.
Oh. It's still quite a bit ahead of you, though.
Yes, but not quite as much as I thought it was.
You're looking good.
Alright, here we go. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a nice coast into it. And another turn in which to coast. Now if I can just do that consistently. Bro. Check your privilege. Because he's not driving, so he doesn't actually... Yeah, I'm abandon that one.
Okay. So here's a thought. How do you feel about racing games that require you to brake?
It's... That is what I'm trying to do here. It's not a natural instinct to me. Because I don't... as
I'm
I'm
of two
driving...
minds about it because the intuitive thing is obviously not to brake, and you it almost never comes naturally until you learn the course. But just because you always assume that if you're just good enough, you will never have to brake, which might still be true, but I doubt it.
I mean, it does
But-
feel like it's a cornerstone to drifting and such.
Yeah. And on the other hand, like, it kind of adds like a strategic element, so you're not just holding the accelerator the whole time like you are in Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Because at that point, it's like, why even make that a button?
Well, I mean, that's what Air Ride goes for, I suppose.
Exactly, yeah.
I do feel like... We'll just go ahead and take that over. I do feel like I'm, whenever I'm doing a racing game and I figure out, oh, if I feather the accelerator, or oh, if I hit brake here, I always feel like I'm whether it's justified or not, I feel like I've hoodwinked the game developers somehow and am terribly clever for my thinking of that sort of thing.
Yeah, it does give you that cleverness, that's true.
I'm going home.
Turn around, you're heading the wrong way. Turn around, you're heading the wrong way. Wow!
I'm glad that worked out okay. Wait, really? What? Wait. What? That was interesting.
20th.
Oh, sorry, Boomgartner.
But yeah, you do feel clever for doing it sometimes, but
Select a
you
race
can also feel like um
I'm going to further wimp
by
out.
doing it it's suboptimal. You know. It always makes me wonder like could this be faster if I'm not braking?
Gentlemen,
Um
start your engine.
it's sort of like the opposite of um like drift boosting you get in kart racers because that's finding a way to squeeze in a little bit of extra turbo speed. Here it's all about um, removing as many brakes as possible or as many bad turns as possible or featherings as possible, which is more accurate to real racing, of course, but I'm not sure how I feel about it in a video game.
I don't know. I guess it's kind of what you're going for or what you're looking for with these.
Yeah.
Um, and after all, Mario Kart drifting is deliberately just a simplification of real-world drifting.
Mhm. Um, but then you have Crash Team Racing, which is uh, the only racing game which makes turning actually faster than not turning. And that is why it's one of the best racing games. Because you don't want to be rewarded for going on a boring straightaway. You want to be rewarded for going on a risky turn.
Makes sense to me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't want to take him. Ah, damn.
White flag is out. This is the final lap.
Alright, I might be able to salvage it yet. Guess we'll see how kind they are on very easy.
Your position. You're looking good. Check your position.
This is gonna be tight.
Check your position.
Ah, damn.
Not very,
Congratulations, you
not very easy enough. 10th.
now list your name with the other champion.
See ya, Boomgartner.
See ya, Boomgartner. DSN.
Please select a race. Please choose
Manual or automatic transmission. Gentlemen, start your engine.
Kind of interesting that this one starts from a standstill, and the last one you're already moving.
I do appreciate that they play with a variety there. Come on. Let's go away.
Where do you think they're going away to?
Ah, damn.
Like they clearly don't. They clearly don't want to be in Daytona Beach. They keep saying, "Let's go away."
Trying to make it to Nightona.
Let's see.
Boy, that's a weird thought. The entire Saturn spectrum from Daytona to Nights into Dreams.
Do you think Nightona is like Moonside and just like instead of humans driving cars, it has cars driving humans?
Yes, exactly. It's piggyback races.
Yeah, little cars riding piggyback on naked people, just running along the track.
Why naked?
Aren't the cars naked?
No, they've got all kinds of decals on them.
Okay, so they're naked with tattoos.
Okay, thank you. Corporate tattoos at that.
Yes.
Boy, there's something eerie about that as a prospect. I mean, not the overall thing, though. Yes, but I specifically mean getting a tattoo, not of like, how to put it. Like I get getting a tattoo of a show you like, or a character you like, or an emblem, or something like that.
Yeah, you being forced to do that just for brand synergistic reasons.
Yes.
That's pretty dystopian.
Like, oh, for legal purposes, I have to get the camel logo on my forearm.
Yes. Now you know how the race cars feel. You think Lightning McQueen is faster than the Hornet?
I forget if we're ever given a specific top speed that Lightning McQueen maxes out at.
Fair.
I think Lightning has the potential to be faster, but then the Hornet has a mean left hook, so it kind of evens out.
They are both sentient.
Yes.
Check your position.
I think I'm going to run out of time
That's
on
an
this. Oh well.
That's an interesting question, though. Is the Hornet like actually a race car,
Check your position.
or was it created for this video game?
It was created for this video game. Actually, it's number 41
Oh.
is the director's lucky number.
I gotcha. Because I was gonna say, like, weird that they're able to license a actual NASCAR car, for the sake of a dumb fighting game character.
Nah, not quite. Though, turning it around, the Hornet is Sega's NASCAR OC.
You're not wrong.
I don't think there is a canonical driver for the Hornet.
Well, the manual seems to suggest it's you.
Damn.
You are the canonical driver.
Can't believe you figured it out. No. Like I'm trying to think of other crossover stuff. The Hornet is part of Ages in Sonic and Sega Transformed, isn't it?
I don't remember it being, but it could have been.
Yeah, I think it's the Hornet, the whatever the afterburner plane is, and a Dreamcast controller, because Sega doesn't have boats. But again, I don't think anyone is specifically driving it. I'm just gonna. I don't think anyone is specifically driving it there. I was trying to look into it when we were doing Virtua Fighter to see if Jackie Bryant drove the Hornet at all, but I don't think that's the case.
Yeah, that's interesting, though. Sega never did a wave race equivalent, I guess.
Yeah, no. I'm trying to think if there are any games where boats are particularly significant. At least to that time. Ooh, excuse me, sorry.
I'll be back.
Yeah, okay.
You're looking good.
Ah, damn.
Terrific. Another time extended.
There we go. That's nice. Okay, okay.
Okay, I'm here.
Nice. Welcome back. I don't know that I got this, but I think I at least have a lap record.
Check your position. You're looking good. Check your position.
Ah, damn. No. No, 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 no. What is this? Well, you don't have to hide it. Okay.
3, 2, 1, go! And they're underway.
You can take it.
Oh, here's a thought. Maybe that you can take it is the other racers acquiescing their position.
Like, oh, go ahead. You can take it.
Exactly.
Be my guest.
Don't beat us up, man. You can take it. You want our lunch money? You can take it. The stock car
this
drivers
is
are
a-
mostly wimps, I guess.
You can take it.
To be fair, this particular car is known for beating up people.
This is true.
Do you think in fighting Vipers, the Hornet is still controlled by a human, just shrunk down considerably?
Technically, Fighters Megamix is the game, but
Oh, Fighters Megamix, my bad.
I don't think it is because you can actually see it in the driver's window.
Ah.
But it could be that the Invisible Man is driving the Hornet. Though at that point, it would kind of cease to be a car and become a mech suit.
Aren't cars already a mech suit? Just a very specific kind of mech suit?
A mechanical horse.
Sure.
Guess. Damn. No.
Check your position.
No. I do want to try the last course at some point. Oh, right.
I will admit the game is very addictive at making you want to get better and better at the course.
It's kind of an interesting effect, isn't it? It's, like, with Virtua Fighter, the strength of that game is that it's so simple and so easy to dust off and try again between failures and such. There's a bit of that here as well. I guess you can make the argument that in both instances the game represents a very simplistic approach to 3D space and 3D worlds by having this idea that with very little content, or very little unique content, but it's the player's intrigue and application of said minimal content that brings them coming back.
Yeah. That being said, I would say that, like, that sort of thing has been done for a while for racing games, even ones of a similar style to this, like Outrun and Super Hang-On and all of those. Virtua Racing. So I am less likely to give it credit for that compared to Virtua Fighter, which effectively invented the 3D fighter genre and still manages to hold on to a unique place in comparison to other fighting games.
Yeah, that's fair.
This doesn't have as much of a unique niche for itself, although I do think it's a competent racing game still.
Check your position.
I don't think this is that.
This is the final lap.
Check your position.
Is there a shortcut in the pit stop like there is in the first track?
I wouldn't think so, especially since it's on the outside straight away. So
Yeah, you're probably right.
Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah.
Congratulations. You placed 10.
Let's see the last course.
Yeah, okay. I'll also notch the difficulty back up just to at least simulate what it's supposed to be. Grand Prix and Endurance 2, I want to check those out, but we can check those out after we see what normal, or what the last course
Please
looks like.
select a race course. Expert.
Expert!
Please choose manual.
Oh, I
or
should have done this in
automatic
Saturn. No, arcade first, then we'll sample in Saturn.
Start your engine.
Oh, hello.
3, 2, 1, go! And they're underway.
Excuse me.
You can take it. You can take it.
This is a bit more outrun-ish, huh?
No, that happens at the end of this. The branching happens at the end of this stage.
Oh, it's Jeffrey.
Am I supposed to know Jeffrey?
From Virtua Fighter.
Oh yeah. That's funny. I mean, if they had that model lying around.
Might as well. Oop. There we go. Running into a little bit of readability issue. That's definitely the lack of draw distance at play. Oop,
I
hello.
bet those
Hello.
bridges,
Okay.
in particular would be a much smoother effect if there wasn't the pop in.
Yeah. Oh. I guess this is supposed to be by Kennedy Space Center. There's a Spanish galleon.
A Spanish galleon not copy pasted from Diddy Kong Racing.
I did at least make it a full lap. That's not nothing. 28. Alright, let's see the full thing in Saturn mode.
Please select a race.
Expert.
Manual or automatic transmission. Gentlemen, start your engines.
Three, two, one, go!
I guess the rolling start really is only on the beginner course, huh?
You can take it.
Okay, and that's the pit stop on the right there. Heck.
Are you all right?
Are you all right?
Bicycle seats on the car.
Bunch of nay ponies in the field there.
Specifically, nay ponies.
Yeah, man.
They're not Winnie ponies.
I think we're all Winnie ponies today.
Bicycle seats on the car.
After a while, these musics, although I do like them, they have a tendency to sound like they're trying to brainwash you. Like blue skies or Daytona.
I would assume that a lot of that is just the nature of the voice sampling and such, but
Bicycle seats on the car.
I like the vague threat behind hip using the friggin' blue sky as your code phrase or trigger phrase or something.
Yes.
Excuse me, sorry.
Magical heat on the car.
Yeah, again, with the bridge not appearing right away, I keep thinking, oh, I go this way.
You're looking good.
It's certainly better. This game is definitely better than like a generic NASCAR game, which is what I bet a lot of people would have assumed it would have been at the time. Much more identity to it.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. There we go. Oh, it's a unique end theme.
20 seconds.
I do want to check out some of the other modes and stuff.
Your name with the other champion.
Oh,
DSNNNN. Okay, let's see. Let's try Grand Prix. What was that gonna look like?
probably just all three in a row.
That makes
Please
sense.
select a race course.
Oh no, it's not. It is considerably longer.
Oh wow.
Please
Okay.
choose manual or automatic transmission.
Well, I'm not gonna do all of these in Grand Prix, but just to sample.
I guess that explains what the pit stop is for then.
Yeah, huh?
Because with this many laps, that actually gives it a purpose.
You're looking good.
Does give you a lot better opportunity to catch up as well.
That's true. Bad run.
Magical heat on the car.
Boy, some bad laps on this one.
Yep.
You're looking good. Magical heat on the car. You can take it. You can take it.
Okay. Well, don't tell me to be easy on the car.
You can take it. You can take it. Magical heat on the car.
Oh, pff. I was holding the wrong button again. Isn't that funny?
You're looking good.
Alright, that's the midpoint.
You haven't really advanced at all.
Not as such.
You can take it.
There we go.
Check your position.
Ah, damn. I'll run out of time.
Check your position.
Okay, good. I was afraid they were going to leave us in the lurch.
7 laps to go. Hang in there. Check your position. You're looking good.
Ah, too bad.
You placed 31st.
But I think we get the idea of that one.
Yep. If you wanted to actually get first, that would be your best bet, probably.
Mhm.
Because if you get an early lead, you have enough time to build up. And maybe endurance is all 3 courses.
That'd be my guess. Let's see.
Or maybe it's like
Sorry.
you have to, whoever doesn't hit the checkpoint last wins.
Oh, like like Mario Kart's knockout rally. All right, let's see.
Please select a race course.
Wow. So in essence, the mode just suggests this is how many laps there are. Normal is 8. Grand Prix is 20, and endurance is
Please select a race course.
friggin' 4 times that.
Could not imagine racing that long, but that's a even better way to get first, I guess.
Neat that exists. Respectfully, I'm not gonna.
No. Fancier names for something I don't think deserves it. Like I would personally just call it like 8 laps, 20 laps, 80 laps.
Or like game length, and then do I guess
short,
normal, long,
medium, long.
extremely long.
Mhm.
I don't know. But that's pretty much it. It's an extremely simple game. I don't
Feel
think
like
there are any weird unlocks or anything.
I feel like a simple game works better when you have multiplayer in order to give it depth of just like reading your opponent infinitely. So I respect Virtua Fighter more in that sense, because although it is a considerable journey getting to mastery in this game, and I think like it's worth my time if I ever wanted to do that.
Mhm.
Um, I don't think it's it's just a fun little video game. It doesn't have like any kind of like um, cultural significance in my mind behind that. Um,
Well, music notwithstanding.
yeah. Uh, like I know it's an early example of a racing game and whatnot, but it doesn't fill as much of a artistic niche for me as Virtua Fighter does.
Mhm.
Just in that there's a lot of different racing games similar to this, and pick. Uh, I would just as soon pick one of those.
Sure.
But if you have this game and you wanted to spend time getting good at it, I think it's definitely competent at that, and I could see someone getting really addicted to this.
Mhm. It's it's interesting because like I said, you had the Saturn was kind of geared around emulating or being a home console version. Let me try that sentence again. One of the big selling points for the Sega Saturn was that you can do Virtua Fighter at home. This machine is so powerful that it can do arcade Virtua Fighter at home. But
Hmm.
also the back half of that challenge was it can also be Daytona USA at home. Um, I think inherently Virtua Fighter at home is a more interesting thing to preserve, for the reasons that you said. But like, I don't know that this has multiplayer.
Yeah.
And like it's fine. It's neat. It's neat. But in fact, multiplayer on arcade for Daytona USA was kind of big. This was the arcade cabinet was the first one to ever allow for 8 players playing across connected cabinets.
That would have been a huge selling point to this too, and
Mhm.
like it feels like a very truncated experience without multiplayer and with all of the same shortness of um only having 3 stages, and like you could get a good weekend out of this for sure.
Mhm.
But um I think that once you do master it, there would be little reason to return to it.
Yeah, that's sort of it. This would have been a great weekend rental, I think.
Yeah.
Or like a party game of, oh, my buddies, we're gonna have a bunch of pizzas or whatever. We'll pass around the controller to see who can get top score. Like that's fun, but that's
Hmm.
it's something that asks for a very specific context. Uh, Now, also, another racing game that came out around this time was a little something called Ridge Racer. Um,
Hmm.
uh, I believe it was a rival to Daytona USA, both in the arcade and on console. Um, with Ridge Racer very famously being one of the original reasons to get a PlayStation when it first launched in '94. Um, I think it was '94. I know I'm always thrown off by how early the PS1 was, but I believe the way it goes is that in arcade people generally preferred Daytona USA to Ridge Racer, but on console, people preferred Ridge Racer to Daytona. Now, I've only played a little bit of one of the Ridge Racers, and I'm not very familiar with the first one of those. But I do see a space where a racing game exploring early 3D space that just does more I don't think it would take a whole lot to outpace this game, this console release.
Hmm.
Again, I'm kind of uh, uh, just I don't know Ridge Racer super well, um, but what else was it? And yeah, like I said, even among Daytona diehards, this is not the preferred version of this on this console. Um, there was at least one other re-release, maybe even two, that addressed some of the issues we were talking about before. They deal with popping a little bit. I think they do the fog that was fairly common in this era for to disguise draw distance and stuff. I think they upped the frame rate. I'll be honest, I never really noticed frame rate as a thing most of the time, but as long as it's stable. Um, but that being said, I don't know that this is a game that really allows like you can fix stuff with it and you can make it more impressive and you can make it a more accurate representation of the arcade scene. But you can only go so far on a contemporary console conversion. Say that 5 times
Hmm.
fast. This is one of those that inherently loses something, I think, from the translation. Um,
Yeah,
I,
it loses something literally, um, because it's less powerful hardware, and all of the technical issues are pretty noticeable in this one.
mhm,
But also, it loses something culturally just because this is very much a game that you play in your rotation when you're playing a bunch of other arcade games,
mhm.
and you sit down and race with this, and it's a good change of pace from all of the other stand-up arcade games that you would be playing there. Um, and in that respect, it's very good at being that. But I don't know if it's that special at home when there's so many other racing games you could play and so many other games with more content.
Unfortunately, yeah. Um, but I do think this was a good aspirational goal
Mhm.
for as a way of proving we can do this. Um,
Yeah,
really isn't much more than that, but it does make for a nice aspirational goal in terms of we want our console to be able to reproduce this experience. Okay, there you go. Now, hopefully, Sega did some other stuff that built upon that experience here, but uh, it was something to work towards.
yeah. It makes sense as a launch title for sure.
Mhm. Which does sort of make it again. It wasn't a launch title in Japan. That's a little funny, but in the states,
Yeah.
especially given how few launch titles they had ready, it makes sense to have this as um, that's the perfect situation to encounter this. Hell, that really is the perfect situation to encounter this. Oh darn, Sega launched the Saturn 4 months early, but there isn't anything to play. I guess I'll buy Daytona. Probably you'd be better off with Panzer Dragoon, but that's okay.
Hmm.
But yeah, and on that note, insofar as this series play or this spotlight showcase that we're doing is concerned, this does represent the final launch title in all territories of what we're looking at. Um, so moving forward, we will be looking at stuff that the next couple games will be ones that were intended to come out early on the console's release. So studios were tapped to it again before tapped to work on it before the Saturn debuted, but everything will be stuff that goes into the marketplace of ideas that was a new console, or a relatively new console, but not a brand new console. I always find that if you look at the life cycle of a video game console, you kind of see that progression of early titles that are, this is what the console is built to do. These are technical showcases of what it can do. And then even the first couple games out from that, you start to get more interesting, more experimental ideas. For example, on the GameCube, Luigi's Mansion was the launch title. Then a week or two later, you had Melee and Pikmin. Now, I don't think we're going to get a Melee or a Pikmin on this console, but we will get some interesting experiments, including if we've no other ground to cover for Daytona USA.
No, I think we're pretty much done with this game.
Okay.
It's a one and done.
Okay, yeah. Including the subject for next week's showcase session. Then next week we start on another pretty obscure title on the Saturn's library. This was another one that I believe did receive a decent amount of promotion early on. It was never a launch title, but it was launch window in all territories. I am talking about 2D platformer Astal, a game that I know very little about.
I know nothing about it either, but I like 2D platformers, and I kind of want to see, after all of these like pretty basic arcadey kind of experiences, and I like arcadey games. Don't get me wrong. It's I'm eager to see something that has like actual level design again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, huh? Yeah, nope, definitely. So, I'll have some more notes to provide and historical context to provide on the game next time, hopefully. But
Mm-hmm.
we'll leave it as a mystery in the interim. So until then, thank you for joining us. We hope y'all had fun, and we'll catch you on the next stream.
Catch you next time.